Hello, you cannon car immolating soldiers. This is the outfit, and in part 20 of the Rocket Rabbit playthrough, we are most of the way through the crossing over mission, Mission 9. We still only have 2 heroes available, and now we are crossing over the German defenses on the way to maybe silencing mortar once and for all.
Shouldn't we actually put the anti-tank guns slightly further up?
That is you have a great point right there. Why did we put the AT guns back so far? Well, so us as commentators can say, no, you shouldn't do that. Past Cloud is doing the wrong thing, and you shouldn't imitate him.
Yeah, because these sandbags are right around this corner, and this corner is where we're supposed to actually be going. So,
if you see, with practice, you can anticipate where the defense is going to be. Since I did much of this game, not blind, because I did beat this whole game numerous times, 10 plus years ago, they really should have seen where the enemy is going to spawn first, and then select places for your guns. Huh. This is an undefended motor pool. It's mine for the taking.
It doesn't sound like it's undefended.
Yeah,
yep,
but
there they
over
are.
there, and I'm over here. You can't stop me from taking it.
There, we have successfully captured the motor pool.
They won't let go of this position without a fight.
Well,
so
are we
bring
going
on
to
the
actually
fight.
use the Calliopes?
Is that how it's pronounced? I always thought it was pronounced Calliope.
I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be Calliope.
Leviathan.
Yay!
This is the
Calliope missile launchers.
This is the Ratchet and Clank equivalent of the Rhino. Rip you a new one.
This is not the Rhino. The Rhino is much more destructive than the Calliope is, but...
Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum.
I noticed that these small rockets are actually relatively weak against this tank, though.
It's just a barrage of missiles that makes it especially effective against vehicles.
But it's not especially effective against vehicles, because this tank is still alive. Honestly, yeah, I should have known that the Calliope wasn't going to be all that useful against larger vehicles, but
not yet. Well, now that we've repaired it, we're gonna give it a second for its health bar to regen. We're gonna get back in. We're gonna kick some ass.
They captured your motor pool, by the way.
That's all right. I can always capture it back. See, I already got the vehicle that having the motor pool enabled. Just because I lose the ability to spawn more Calliopes does not mean that I lose the one that I already had on the battlefield.
Right.
It's a beautiful thing. Just get it for the moment of opportunity, kind of like capturing a radio tower for the function of sending just one airstrike down. Because one airstrike can mean the difference between your opponent having a tank or a gun emplacement and not having a tank or a gun emplacement. Yeah, you might want to take out those soldiers behind there. Or actually, no, just the vehicles are higher priority. Let's see, because we had to get... Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, not fair. Not fair. He dropped... The dude... They
dropped the cannon car on your Calliope.
He dropped a cannon car directly on my vehicle. Like, how the fuck was I supposed to know that was going there? Don't respawn the zombies where you could see them popping into the map, Time Splitters map creator. Just
Call of Duty World War I.
Make them, like, fall down from the ceiling or come out of a hole. You should not see the moment when the character model is generated on the map. Because then it breaks the game feel.
Only a little bit, but yeah.
You think this is really World War II? It is actually just a simulation.
I mean, that was one of the smaller gripes that people have with MechWarrior 5 Mercenaries, but... Alright, spawn another Calliope.
Yeah, that might be the thing to do right now. Don't just... You cannot get the guy from there,
Yes,
mister.
you can. It's not fucking viable, mind you, but you can totally get him.
Capturing that radio tower means Allied air superiority in the region, and access to airstrikes and artillery strikes.
Mind you have to actually aim at the dude, not the dude that's next to him.
I'm hitting somebody. Okay, there you go. You got some points. And now he's backing off because now he doesn't have a gunner. Well done. You have disabled the cannon car. I want my mommy.
Well, we have a Calliope for... dude, you don't need... No, there's no reason to use anti-tank guns here because you're behind a goddamn fence. You're going to end up shooting the fence out first. Just get in another Calliope.
Take out the fence. Just give me a line of cheap guns. Yeah, they're in a blind spot right now. That's why they're not shooting. Maybe you will start shooting. All right, let me see this, you stupid
you can't
bastard.
aim the gun high enough in order to get up there. See?
Well, I'm taking out the fence so then my AI-controlled cannoneers can just do their fucking jobs.
But you notice that it's extremely difficult to hit this fence.
Well, that's just it, though, is that the fence is blocking line of sight. I cannot have that. Okay, now my cannons are firing liberally, and my opponent is going to have a rather awkward time hitting the positions that I got. It's a little hill, little nook. Exploit the topography as often as you can. That's how you win battles like this.
Except we're downslope from here.
All right, they're distracted. Now start making your advance. Wow, that's a lot of dudes all balled up in one spot.
Well, yeah, because every time they call in a tank, they have to, give a full regiment on top of it. Which is why you probably should have thrown a light machine gun nest over here in order to actually deal with the infantry that they were spawning in.
Well, definitely better than having these cannons just occasionally hitting them or the objects around them in order to inflict damage. Because yeah, you'll bounce them around a little bit. They're not dead. Okay, we took out the Panzerfaust soldier there. So these machine gun nests are going to help us gain control.
You only need one. You don't need three, Cloud. Damn it, Pass Cloud. You don't need...
I want a gun here.
You don't need three fucking emplacements on each one. You can get by with two most of the time.
All right, get your shotgun out. They're getting a little close. All right, well done.
You
okay,
still
watch
need
out for vehicles.
Go.
Son of a bitch. Ow, ow. They sure got big mosquitoes in France.
Now, for the record, they actually have very small mosquitoes in France, mostly because France is a tad too far north to actually have reasonable spawning beds for mosquitoes.
Yeah, I mean, they're close. They're closer to. I know there are definitely like African mosquitoes. I mean, there got to be mosquitoes in pretty much every continent around the globe, I would think.
Northern Australia is probably warm enough to host decent mosquito beds, but we don't go to Northern Australia, so.
All I'm saying is France has a summer. They definitely. Oh, nice use of airstrike. So that airstrike is going to take out those infantry over there to give us some bearing. We could dig our heels in instead of getting pushed around on all sides. Okay, very nice. You took out a building, and you took out a bunch of troops. One bomb equals one soldier. Uh-oh. That's an emplacement.
Just get to the train. Ow!
For real, just get to the checkpoint. Get to the point where the game is going to say, you did it. Now do the next thing.
Really? You're going to use another airstrike just to take out these cannons?
Well, that's what airstrikes are. That's what airstrikes are for.
But
They're
you
designed
don't need to
take
advance
out
on that direction.
It's not. It's definitely not helping. And I happen to know that there's a story reason why we want to have a clear pathway, pretty much all around this area. You don't want anything to slow you down. No, don't put a dude over there. I know it's tempting. Don't do it because you're not going to have any targets. And he's going to get shot from behind, and he's going to get drawn away from the cannon where he's most useful anyway. I need cover. Please.
Just get to the train pass, Cloud. Come on.
Okay, I'm safe.
You are not safe. You're still taking the damages.
This building will keep me safe. All right.
No, the train car will keep you safe. Ha ha ha.
Bum rush the checkpoint. Okay, mid-level cutscene. We haven't had one of these yet.
Another panther. Okay.
Starting to look a bit one-sided over here. They're blowing up everything.
Including their own train cars.
We tried going in the train car, they blew that up. We tried getting in the vehicle, they blew that up. Well, old friend.
Other than go down fighting? Not really. On 3. 1, 2.
Wow. Somebody had a false start. Interlopers.
So do we actually get to see them?
Heh, ragdoll bodies.
Who are you?
French resistance.
What are you doing here? Trying to avoid the fate of my officers.
Oh.
I will explain later. For now, we need to get out of here.
And so our story has taken its first strange turn.
Yeah. Wasn't Hans the officer that we were hunting down originally?
He was.
Okay.
Yes. Thanks to the duplicity of the priest, we thought that General Hans von Beck was the one calling in the massacres on innocent and non-combative French civilians.
Stay sharp and
Now-
expect an ambush.
Nazi tanks are attempting to cut you off. Try to destroy them any way they can, especially not by trying to go through an area of the map you cannot actually traverse.
Yeah.
You've come to a dead stop. You have to turn around. Good job turning back around. Now let's finish this. General Hans von Beck is now going to be our Deuce Williams, because as Deuce had a rocket launcher / bazooka, Hans von Beck has the Sturm pistol, which is an experimental Nazi handheld RPG weapon.
Okay. So what? It's a one-handed rocket launcher?
Pretty much.
Huh.
It's not as strong. It's not as strong as Deuce Williams' bazooka as you can imagine because it's fucking pistol size. But that will give you an explosive option through the rest of this mission and the rest of the game.
All right.
You
Now
got
that we
a
have,
lot up
oh
there.
damn it! You lost access to the motor pool again.
Yeah.
So no more
yeah, I was gonna
Calliopes
say,
for you.
Boy, wouldn't it be great if I could just summon a tank right now? Oh crap.
Well, we still should have the ability to summon a Jeep, right?
Yeah, we could summon basic half track, we could summon basic Jeep, but we can't summon tanks, we can't summon crocodiles, we can't summon Calliopes.
Well, we don't want to summon the crocodile anyway. It's too damn slow. And honestly, we probably don't want to summon the Calliope either. And we're just trying to get out of the city at this point.
Yep, and here they are spawning in ahead of our position. Ah, but I see that the AT guns that I had left behind are actually having some effect here because the soldiers are trying to concentrate on them and not me.
So what you're saying is you should have put light machine guns there instead of anti-tank guns.
Hey man, I mean, I hope I don't need to say again that if you really want to get it done right, you should practice it first. I did not practice this map, so I did not anticipate that the soldiers were going to be spawning over there on the return trip, because now, unlike previous outfit missions, not only do we have to complete the corridor, we have to go back the way we came in order to finish the level.
Thankfully, with the access to the Calliope, it should be a relatively stress-free trip.
Yep.
Calliope.
So, the idea also is that while you were meeting General Hans von Beck and recruiting him to your team, the enemy has been taking away all of your spawn points because now that our objective is the start of the map, they're not going to give us any ready places to go if we wanted to, say, retire our squad. And god damn it, they took over my AA guns. You bastards!
And these aren't AA guns. These are AT guns.
Oh my god, they have AT guns and I'm in a T.
Strategic objective.
Give me a spawn point, goddammit. I don't
Claimed.
want to.
All right.
I don't want to respawn at the motor pool or the train yard or the radio tower. I see you. You got
I
a
can
heck
see
of a problem on
clearly
your
now
hands there,
the
buddy.
dudes are in. They are parachuting down upon our heads.
I have destroyed the tank. The Calliope is really strong, and it's gonna take me to a bright sunny day.
We're gonna rock down to the next checkpoint with a Calliope.
Oh, so you got the high ground, do you? Yeah? Well, I'm gonna put you on the die ground. Ah, because you die on the die ground. You explode into a million pieces. Yeah, you know, it'd be a really good idea right here is in anticipation of the SS troops reinforcements. You really should seriously consider putting some line of defense over here. How about calling in an artillery strike? They took control of every last thing that I had over here as they're laughing in my
I love
face.
that the Calliope is able to push the fucking Nazi tank. For the record,
Oh,
the
yeah.
Calliope is not that fucking heavy. I mean, it's a super expensive, certainly, but in order to actually drive with this damn collection of with this collection of rocket launchers, it has to be stupid fucking light.
Try to hijack the Panther, quick! It's on cooldown. Oh, thank you for the nice fresh tank. All right, onwards to victory. Whee! Go to the star. And mission complete. In the next part, we start mission 10.
Be safe, everybody.